morning. Happy Thursday, July 13th. I tried to start this video before I actually left my neighborhood, which I haven't done before. So I like to get these things wrapped up and so I can focus on the rest of my drive. So if you haven't noticed, my hair's been kind of butchered up. It's compliments of the $7 haircut shop that I go to. So every time I go in there, it's like I only get like really one day a week or every 2 weeks to do my hair, get my hair cut. Because the other days I'm picking up my daughter, and I actually get off work at a decent hour, so I can only really go on certain days. And so the days that I have found out that are the worst are the Wednesdays, because every time I go in there, the older lady that does my hair, she's never there. So I need to start going on Tuesdays. But anyway, it doesn't look that bad, but it just looks different. But man, this morning was kind of rough. I was haven't gotten much sleep this week, and I can tell you right now that I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. This weaving all over the road, and I didn't get much sleep. I have a training today. It's kind of one of the smaller ones, I guess. The smaller groups, they just a smaller group of people, but still, nonetheless, it's going to take me 3.5, 4 hours to finish it. But I wanted to kind of talk on a couple things. By the way, I did get my 750 push-ups out of the way and my curls. I didn't run this morning, unfortunately. I might run during my lunch hour, and I'm kind of saving my legs for the hike this weekend because I want to be feeling top-notch doing that hike. So anyway, okay. So back now. Yesterday, I discussed the first step that I used to lose weight, and that was drinking nothing but water, getting rid of soda, getting rid of coffee, just switching to just drinking water all the time, as much water as I could. And I told I got the REI bottle and started drinking out of that. And my goal every single day is to drink half of my body weight in ounces. So I get close to it every day. I get about 70 to 80. I should be drinking about 100, but I pee enough as it is. I don't want to give any, I just haven't been able to get over that mark consistently. But so the first thing that I did was water. Water was the big thing, the big thing that helped me out the most. So drinking nothing but water. The second thing was, people have this urge to, I can't quite do this yet. Let me wait till this is done and then I'll do it. It's the people that I'll do it but, or I'm gonna wait until but, wait until that time. And I'm gonna tell you right now that you're not gonna get that perfect moment, that perfect opening, and just that everything's gonna fall into place. That doesn't happen. Especially when it comes to dating or introducing yourself to somebody or taking advantage of a situation or working out and creating a regimen, creating a ritual, creating a routine. And when I started working out, I just said, screw it. I'm going to hop on this elliptical. I don't care if I didn't have proper workout gear. The stuff that I have now is obviously much better and it makes working out more pleasurable, but the Breathe Easy, the Quick Dries and the Dry Fits, things of that nature, the quick wicking material, that makes working out a lot better, especially for someone like me. I sweat a lot, and so that made it better. But in the beginning, I was thinking that, a lot of people that work out, they have all these certain clothes, they have certain shoes, they have nice shorts, they have nice shirts, and the thing is, you're going to work out in it, it's going to get dirty, it's going to stink. Just wear what you can. And if it's cheap, it doesn't matter if you ruin it or whatever. But I started wearing just plain old white t-shirts and a pair of my basketball shorts that I slept in college. And I just started hopping on the elliptical during lunch, and just made sure I got certain distances and just try to get a certain amount of time on there every single day. And it didn't matter if I felt like crap or if I was, back then I was drinking a little bit, well, obviously more than I am now because I rarely drink now. But I was hungover, I'd still do it. If I didn't have breakfast that day, I would still do it. So the thing is, quit making excuses. That's the second step, is to quit making excuses and just do it. Hop on the treadmill, hop on the elliptical, go for a walk, go for a run, do something, because a routine is a lot like a train in a stopped position, with no momentum whatsoever. It's just a train that hasn't even started running yet. So every single little workout or every little single thing you do in order to create a routine, it slowly starts making that train move a little bit more, and pretty soon you have what is known as momentum. And that momentum will carry you forward. And you can, with that momentum, it's harder to stop you. And the more that you do, you feel guilty even more if you quit. And sometimes you get this feeling that, I'm going to reward myself. I've done 5 days in a row. I'm going to take a break today. And you get this thought in your head that I'm going to stop and just take a break. But realistically, a break when you're trying to develop a routine when it comes to working out, a break would be doing something, I would say, just walking. So if you're going at it really hard for 5 days in a row and you feel the need for a break, still do something. Go for a walk. Do something a little bit less strenuous, but at the same time, it gives you time to clear your head, get your heart rate up a little bit, get steps in, and just keep your body moving. And so your body becomes acclimated to it and familiarizes itself with the routine that you're putting into it. And your body's going to tell you over and over and over again that, oh man, sleep in a little bit more. Hit that snooze button. We don't have to work out today. Maybe tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow. Let's go out tonight and let's not work out. You're going to get that over and over again. But the thing is, that's just your body telling your mind. Your mind does not have to listen to it. And your mind is the most important thing when it comes to working out and creating routines and losing weight, because people with weak minds give in to temptation. They listen to those voices that say, take a break, let's stop here. Let's reward ourselves now. And when you do that, you stop that momentum or you slow it down. And sometimes, you'll quit one day and the next day will come up and you're supposed to be getting going again. You're like, you know what? Yesterday was so great. I love not doing anything. Let's do that again today. And pretty soon you have stopped your routine, stopped the momentum, and now you're regressing. And you're, muscular atrophy. If, depending on the workouts you're doing, if you're doing really heavy lifting, you're going to atrophy and you're going to get weaker and get softer. And that's the worst thing that you could do. So when you're working out, you have to keep on it all the time. If you go on a vacation or go on a road trip or something like that, sometimes you might have to, not work out and just allow that to happen. But even if you get opportunity, there's still going to be opportunities for you to do something. When you guys are doing, bathroom breaks, on a highway rest stop, get out and push-ups, run around a little bit, do something, get that blood circulating. So with routines, the first step is to losing weight for myself that worked was drink water. Drink nothing but water. No more sodas, no more energy drinks, just water. Not even Gatorade, just water. And the second thing is to just do it. Hop on the treadmill, hop on the elliptical. Don't make any excuses. And when you feel the need to give yourself a break or to take a day off, go for a walk. Still do something, but, not as strenuous as what you were doing before. So take a little bit of a break by not doing something as strenuous, but still doing something to carry that momentum forward, because you're like a train. The more things you do, the more momentum you build up, the more speed you build up, and pretty soon you're an unstoppable force. Like me, for example, I work out every single day, and it has become so routine that I pack my gym bag without even thinking about it. I just grab stuff and throw it in there, and I have a routine. The bag's all packed a certain way, and it just becomes easier. And I take my gym bag with me everywhere in case, there's always an opportunity. If I'm stuck in traffic on a traffic jam and traffic's not moving, I'm going to get out of my car and I'm going to do push-ups. I'm going to get out and do something. I'm going to move. I'm going to, not allow certain things that I have no control over to stop me. I'm going to take every opportunity that I can to do something to improve myself every single day, regardless of what's going on. So Number one, start drinking water. Quit drinking things you can't see through. Coffee, sodas, energy drinks, and just stick to water. The second thing is to just do it regardless of what you may feel is maybe it's not the right time. Maybe you're waiting for, your next paycheck to go to a gym, to get a gym membership, or to buy some clothing for, athletic apparel. Just do it. Just hop on the treadmill, start walking, start doing push-ups. Even if it's 5 push-ups, just do 5. If you can't do push-ups, try to do 1. Then the next day, do 2. And then the next day after that, do 3. And the next day after that, do 5. And then 10. And then 20. And then 25. You need to consistently stay on top of it and create a routine to where your mind, you tie your shoes every single day without even thinking about it. You drive to work, sometimes you're on autopilot and you get to work and you don't even know how the hell you got there. Autopilot. And it's the same thing with working out. I pack my gym bag, autopilot. I pack my lunch every day, autopilot. Everything I do is a routine that has been instilled in my brain to where I just do it without even thinking about it. And that's when it becomes ingrained, it becomes part of your DNA, it becomes who you are, and then people know that you have changed. If you ask anybody, hey, what does Matt do during 12 and 1 every single day? People are going to tell you that dude's always working out or he's running up the road. So that's me. People, you can ask people, what do I do? And my reputation and my behavior has created a reputation where people know what I do every single day, and they know it and they see it, and it's not. That it becomes part of your DNA. And then, like for myself, I work out at home. My daughter sees that. Now she goes, Daddy, help, work out. And then she does it with me. It's just people see the actions that you do. And if they're healthy actions, people become motivated and they want to try to do it because if they see that you can do it, they think they can do it too. And that's a good feeling and that's a good belief system to have. And it's a good support system, and the more people that are doing things, the better. And it keeps you on top of your game because now if someone's starting to get in shape, and you're kind of slacking a little bit, it motivates you to get back on there and train even harder. Competition's a good thing, especially when you're working out. You need to have something to motivate you and to push you. You always need to be striving for goals and benchmarks and things like that. So number one, drink water, quit drinking soda. Anything you can see through or that you can't see through, if it's dark, don't drink it. Number 2, just do it. There is no perfect moment, no perfect time. Just start doing it. Create a routine. You don't need a gym. You don't need exercise equipment. You can do body weight workouts, which are pull-ups. You can do sit-ups. You can do squats. You can air squats. You can do push-ups. You can do sit-ups. You can do crunches. You can do planks. You can do anything. If you have 4 limbs and a pulse, you can work out. It's possible. Just don't let not having a gym or kettlebells or weights or anything like that is an excuse. It doesn't work. Just do it, start it, create a routine. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow on Friday. Have a great Thursday.